Alright, the hype for Deadpool and Wolverine is almost over, and this movie made over $1 billion. Yes, with a B. Welcome to Movies at 6, and in this episode I want to talk about top 5 reasons why this movie made $1 billion and made Kevin Feige and so many fans really happy.
Let's go.
Number 5. Marketing. The ad campaign for this movie was one of the best things I've ever seen in my entire life. I mean, these presidential candidates should take notes. This movie was literally everywhere on every product. My favorite, ketchup and mustard Heinz bottles. So many influencers, Instagrammers, YouTubers, they all talked about it. So it went viral. And talking about going viral, man, do not even let me start talking about the NSYNC dance. Oh god. TikTok and Instagram, it still haunts me.
Just give me one more drink and then I'll leave. Hi, Peanut.
Number 4. Self-awareness. Everybody knows that Deadpool is a meta character and breaking the fourth wall is actually his thing.
Want to talk about what's haunting you, or should we wait for a third act flashback?
Entering such character into the MCU was really tricky, but I gotta hand it to them. The MCU used this meta thing really correctly. You know why? Because it used it to apologize to the fans. Times that Wade Wilson crapped all over MCU and the multiverse, I just lost count of it. It was so funny. When I say so funny, it's a bit of a stretch, but it was funny, you know, at most parts. It was just a classic, good superhero movie. Number 3. Consistency in the tone.
Come again.
Wolverine is my favorite superhero, and Logan in 2017 was the perfect goodbye for my man, my favorite guy. And I was worried, of course I was worried. But on the other hand, I knew that with the multiverse and everything, they wouldn't degrade him or what they did in the movie. But anyway, they treated the character well. I was happy with it. And the movie was consistent in the tone. It was so damn important for me. You know why? Because Logan is a stoic and serious character, and Deadpool is hyperactive, super talkative, and a meta character. I did not expect Deadpool to be serious, and I did not expect Logan to crack jokes, and none of them did that. So when a scene came up, I knew what to expect, and I got it. So the tone and the rhythm, they felt perfect. If you compare this movie with Thor: Love and Thunder, you know what I mean. Every single scene ended with a joke. Man, I don't want to even talk about that. Number 2. Fan service. This is the word that you probably heard a million times about Deadpool and Wolverine, and it's probably the best word to describe this movie. The campiness, the fun, everything was really fan service, and most importantly, the cameos. Jennifer Garner's Elektra, Channing Tatum's Gambit, Daphne Keene's X-23, Henry Cavill's Wolverine, Wesley Snipes' Blade, and my favorite, Chris Evans as Johnny Storm. This movie was a fan service, a love letter to this community, and it was a beautiful letter. Everyone enjoyed it. It was really satisfying. And before I talk about number 1, do not forget to like and subscribe to my new and young channel. Number 1. Timing. The timing of Deadpool and Wolverine could not be any better. The first 2 Deadpool movies, well, they were huge hits at the box office, and people waited for a sequel for more than 5 years. Logan was superbly well received, and it even broke Deadpool's record at the box office. On the other hand, we have the MCU, which is, I cannot sugarcoat it. MCU is at its worst. The TV shows, the movies, everything they touch, they turn into crap. Even the casting, whatever happened with Kang and things like that, the things are not going well for the MCU, and this movie was a fresh air into their system. I'm not saying that Deadpool will not complicate things for the MCU, of course it will, but the success of this movie is kind of a reminder of the MCU at its peak. And thank you for listening to my scratchy voice. So that was my top 5 reasons why this movie created this much money. It made, still I cannot believe it, 1 billion. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to ask your girlfriend or boyfriend. Movies at 6. Goodbye.